All right, girly. We are here on the Almost Home Podcast with my girl, IAMLOPEZ. How are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm super excited to be here. I'm super excited to get into this Almost Home Podcast.
Aww.
I seen the one that you did with Powder, and I was like, yes, Carley, yes.
She was like, beep, beep, beep. I'm coming.
Period. I rang because you didn't, but I rang.
No, she was like, I gotta, get my way in there. No, I'm just playing. I was like, really, I'm the one. I was like, get Miss Lopez up in here.
Thank you so much for having me. Like I said, I seen the one with Powder, and I was just like, man, you're a natural, like, to be honest.
Oh.
And you have a really good voice, so like naturally, like people are gonna watch it.
You're so sweet. I appreciate that. Thank you. Well, we are super excited as well to have you on here, and all the work that Lopez is going to be doing here with Dope House is super exciting.
Is it time to start talking about what I'm going to be doing with Dope House?
Should we talk about it already? But I just wanted to say that, you guys need to stay tuned for all of that. And where can they follow you? Where can they figure everything out and everything IAMLOPEZ related?
Yes, IAMLOPEZ related. Literally, IAMLOPEZ. So IAMLOPEZ on all platforms. If you're looking for my music, it is IAMLOPEZ _ on Instagram. And that's my main. Oh, and TikTok as well. IAMLOPEZ _ So y'all tap in. Those are my two main socials.
Y'all go follow her on all of her social medias for sure. Definitely. She's got a lot of new music on the way, new projects. She just signed with Sambo
Yes.
Right?
Yes,
correct?
A manager. Yes.
Sambo Well, manager, that's our boy, so she's going to be doing a lot of big things. We're excited.
The doors are flying open, baby. Okay.
Yeah. Well, like today, for example, you have a music video shoot.
Yes.
For a new song that's going to be on Powder's new album. So we just had Powder on our show a couple of episodes ago. From her new album, it's called The Queen Is Back.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. What's the name of the song that you're on?
No Competition.
No Competition?
Yeah. So
okay.
I believe that's what it's called.
Okay.
But yeah, so The Queen Is Back. She came in swinging, and she was like, Lopez, like, She like she said in
she had
y'all's
to
podcast,
get you on there.
Yes, and I was like honored. I'm like, what? Excuse me? I'm like, Powder asking me? Yeah, hell yeah. So
of course.
She sent it. I pulled up. That's when I first met Manic, and that's when we recorded that. And it was, it's been up since then. I feel like our relationship has grown since the recording of the song, and then today we're doing the video, so it's
That's
like
so
it's
exciting.
super exciting. Yeah.
Where are you guys gonna do the video?
So my scene is we're doing like a rap battle competition type of thing. Yeah, so we're gonna be at Manic Studios actually, because he has like a nice back part there that we're gonna use to record for it. But yeah, so
cool.
That's exciting. That's really exciting because in the song it's pretty much like talking about how there's no competition out here. Okay.
Oh.
And so
period. It's yours for the taking.
Right. And so and she's like, we need to do, the rap battle scene, like, to and I was like, let's do it,
That's cool.
I feel like I'm one of the few artists that's actually down to do like some type of rap battle or, a competition like that. So I was like, let's do it. So
speaking of that, what do you think about Latinas right now in the rap game?
Actually, so when I first came out in 2019, I think 2019 was the first time I ever came out as IAMLOPEZ rapping, and I was not impressed, to be honest, when I first came out. But the second time around, I see a lot of amazing, talented women that are really doing the damn thing out here, especially in the rap game, and not just the rap game, but like just artists in general, just female artists are coming out like heavy.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like
definitely
now the ladies are like, oh yeah, we could do this shit too.
Yeah, we gotta take our piece of the pie, get what's ours.
Y'all want the cake, we gonna take the whole cake. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, we'll show you how to actually do the rap game.
Right, we're gonna show you. And yeah, so I think Definitely the rap game, when it comes to being Latina, is heading in a great direction. You know, I know that there was the trailblazers, you know, like Snow the Product, that were like the first ones out, but definitely the trajectory of the Latinas that are out now, I'm like, all right, yeah, we, you know, like Crystal Poppins doing her damn thing, like Miss Gold, you know,
yeah.
Who else?
Shout out to those ladies. I love you guys.
Yes, me too. I love one of them's a Pisces, so I'm like, I love you because you're a Pisces sister, literally.
I love Crystal.
Yeah, but Powder, obviously, and that's my thing. Is like I was young, you know, like way younger, growing up and listening to Dope House and stuff. So when Powder came back out, I was just like, wow, like it was like a starstruck moment, and then it was very much like a learning moment, like, okay, someone who's, you know, been here before and kind of knows, you know, how to maneuver. I always just like to work with especially women that know what they're doing and that, you know, professional work ethic, like all that. And she's definitely got that. Like homegirl, like the queen is back. Okay. Like,
yeah, she definitely is a star, and she's good at what she does, for sure.
And I've learned a lot already, just, you know, so I'm excited. I'm excited for the video. I'm excited for this track. I'm excited to see where, you know, that collab takes us.
Yeah, no, that's super cool stuff, for sure. Yeah, no, I can't wait to check that out.
I know. That's probably one of my favorite verses to date, I would say.
I love seeing, you know, the ladies collab together and come together and just put your talents definitely stronger together.
Because the girls that get it, and the girls that don't, you know? And so it's like, I feel like the women who are like-minded, who have the good intentions, who realize this is a business and what we're trying to do, we're all out here chasing our dreams. It's not a popularity contest. It's not about who's got the most, you know, clout or who's got the most followers. It's really about creating art and putting that out for the new generation of females that are coming, you know, for like both of us. We got daughters, so it's like, what are they gonna be listening to, learning, you know, looking at, and what are they taking away from our music? So that's something where I'm just like, they're gonna see a whole, but they're not like, we didn't get that representation growing up, you know, as Latinas in the rap game like that. But now our kids are gonna see Latinas in the rap game. They're gonna be like, oh, you know, not saying that everybody's gonna want to be a rapper, but they're going to realize you can chase your dream now.
Representation matters.
Exactly.
Definitely.
It does. It really does.
100%.
Like in 2024, you know, that's crazy. It's like 2024, bro, what? And the women are really stepping up and stepping out and stepping into their purpose and their power. And I just love that for the girls. I love that for us.
I love that too so much. No, that's so great. We're definitely, we have a chance to shine. We really have a chance to do anything that we set our mind to. There's no stopping us, especially nowadays with, you know, we really essentially have the world at our fingertips.
Exactly.
And it's really up to us. So speaking of that, speaking of following your dreams, chasing your dreams, do you have any advice? Because I know right now you are currently going through a transition in your life. This is almost like a new chapter for you.
Yes. So definitely, when it comes to chasing your dreams, there's no booklet, there's no easy way to do it. It really is like work hard, you know, and your work will prove itself. You get what I'm saying? The proof is in the pudding. So you cannot be denied.
They will know you by your fruit. They will know you by your fruits.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Like when you plant a seed and you water it and you do what you're supposed to, the fruit will come. So ultimately, that's where I'm at now, is like I've planted those seeds and now I'm starting to harvest. And my time has been spread out so thin in so many different ways because I've been trying to do it all by myself. And now I have a team. Now I have Sambo and Manic, and it's just a huge blessing because it was getting really difficult to
manage all of that because of your job. You had a full-time job.
Yes, full-time
You're
job, 8 to 5.
You're a single mother. You have 3 girls.
I'm not a single mother, but yes.
Oh, well.
Yeah, but yeah.
Well,
he's behind exactly. I know what you mean.
You're not single.
No,
you're married.
Yeah. Well, I'm not married, but We got kids, and that's my man.
Oh, okay. My bad. I was like, I didn't know.
You're good.
I just assumed.
We never talked about it, really.
Yeah.
I think I did one a long time ago, but that was,
Okay.
But yeah. But
that's wonderful.
He's super
supportive.
supportive.
That's good news.
And that's why I'm like, okay, we're at a place now where it's like, I have that support when it comes to my girls, knowing.
Well, that's good. That's very important because.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we know as moms, it's like we can't even get away to get our nails done or something. But
my daughter's like, Mom, can I get my nails done? And I'm like, yeah, sure. And then we leave 5 seconds later. I'm like, let me see your nails. And her nails don't got nothing on them. I'm like, what happens to the color? She eats it. Yeah, you're not allowed to get your nails done.
Not anymore, child, not anymore. But yes, so the 8 to 5, I feel like I'm already in a position where I'm hustling and grinding and moving and things are only getting more busy and the line just keeps ringing. So it's like at this point, is my day job being more detrimental to me chasing my dreams or more beneficial, And I know a lot of times a lot of people are used to the comfort that a scheduled payment brings or that a scheduled payday brings.
Right.
And naturally with kids, we need, that stability,
right.
But I feel like I've done a lot of the work to where I've been able to build up that stability for my girls. And as well as just, I think it's time for me to hit it.
Taking off the training wheels a little bit.
Yeah.
Like you gotta let yourself fly.
Yeah, because it's like
it's a risk.
It is a huge risk, but I'm ready to double down on myself at this point because it is me. So I'm the money, okay, and I just gotta go and attract it to myself, and I'm not scared anymore to where because I've been working corporate America since I was like 16. I was interning. And I've always been able to get the good job and do that. But am I happy? No. Like, was I happy continuously giving 40 hours of my week away like that? And I mean, I'm not giving it away. Obviously, I'm working. But my point is, time is so valuable, and you don't even realize how valuable until you're having to make those big decisions. Like
you could probably even be not saying that this is what you want, because of course you want abundance and to live successfully, but in some cases it's like you'd rather make less and do what you want to do than do something like that and make more, but it's what you don't got no time to do nothing else,
exactly,
and then it's miserable.
Exactly, and that's the point. Is like I'm sitting here trying to spread myself thin. My nails ain't done because my schedule is literally so crazy that I couldn't get fit in for the nails. So I bought some press-ons. Y'all gonna see them later, okay? So I got some press-ons.
Nobody's gonna know. You ain't gotta tell them. You ain't gotta tell them. They don't even know all that.
And I'm just like, mine be way too honest sometimes.
No, I'm just playing. Yeah.
No, but
when you see that episode with Ms. Gold, it's gonna be like the whole time my mouth is just gonna be blurred out and I'm just gonna be like beep, because it's embarrassing, but
it's okay because you were having fun, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the thing, is like that's the goal, is to have fun. That's what your dad said.
I was literally gonna say that. That's like the most important thing around here. Like, have fun. If you're not having fun, like, why are you doing it?
Right. Why are you here? Why are you doing that?
Yeah.
And so definitely, so that's where it's like it was like my passion is pulling me this way, my pain and trauma and just
you're scared.
My fear was pulling me this way, and it's like, nope, I can't do that no more. I can't afford to be scared anymore. Like, it's go time now.
The spirit of fear doesn't come from the Lord. Just saying.
It does not. And so we're walking in our purpose, and we're definitely moving forward. Yes. Not gonna be scared. So that's this.
God
this
always
big,
provides.
Exactly.
You just have to have faith.
Right. And then my thing is, a lot of people are like, oh, you don't get stuff without action. It's like, well, I know I'm doing things. I know that I'm putting in that work. Right. So my faith has to be. You
have your faith, but then you also have to work hard and then, like you said, you got to do the footwork.
Exactly.
But God will make sure that the right opportunities open up for you.
Because He sees your heart. He sees your intention. He sees, oh, she's ready, And I feel like now more than ever, it's like, I'm ready. I'm ready for everything that comes with making music. You know, I just want to be able to create all day, every day, like, because naturally as human beings we're creators, you know, and so I just want to be. I want to be able to create. I'm serious. Like whether you're cooking, you're dancing, we're creating something.
Definitely memories. You know,
right?
creating
exactly.
households and children and love.
Yes. So I want to put my best foot forward now and give myself 100% of that, because it's like, am I gonna sit here and wait to see what?
Are you gonna invest in someone else, or are you gonna invest in yourself?
Exactly. And my girls are already getting to an age where it's like they need me to start investing into what, you know, their things that they like, and the things that they want to do. So I'm like, okay, yeah, we gotta ponerlos las pilas.
We gotta get our stuff
today.
Together.
The rent due today, not tomorrow.
Because there's 3 of them, you know. So yeah, that's crazy.
Yes.
They say like 2 is 20, so 3 is like what, like 40?
3 is a lot. No, 3 is a lot, but I love my girls, and
no, definitely,
and they're all girls,
they're
so
precious.
Yes, you got to meet them, and they love you too.
You have 4.
Yes. Okay. So I have my 15-year-old who I acquired her.
You adopted.
Yes, I adopted her in 2019. And so she's been with me since then. She's
such a good girl.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
She's amazing.
I loved her.
I mean,
so
she's
much
just such a beautiful, like, nurturer, lover, helper naturally already. And so I'm just,
you're gonna make me cry, like, thinking about her, because she's, you know, so young. I'm like literally about to start crying. But like, she's so young, and you know, and has been through so much, and then to be such a sweet, beautiful, like, human being.
Like, like, out of the family, when there was a conversation about sending her back, I was like, no, like, you're like,
no, she's mine now.
You're not doing that to my baby, because, I mean, where she was from, there were no opportunities. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you parents don't necessarily set you up for, you know, succeeding. And so I was like, no, my baby's gonna get a chance. Like, she's gonna be here and
You're
do what it is.
Such a good mom.
And do what it is that she wants. And naturally, like, she started, you know, she felt comfortable with me, and because I never wanted to make her feel like, oh, I'm your mom, you know, like, no. It naturally came. And now that she's getting older, it's the dynamic of the relationship is changing, but I love it, because it's like, I see myself in her. I see, you know, how hardworking she is, and all that. So definitely my baby, like, she's teaching me, and I'm teaching her, and we're learning together. And so she's another reason why I'm like, today, not tomorrow, baby, because you know, my baby's already 15, and I want to, you know,
give her the best.
Right, exactly, whatever she wants, or, you know, to pursue, or, you know, and I want to be able to do that 100%. So, and the only way I can do that is by giving myself 100%, you know. And they see that. They love that. Like, she be helping me with outfits too. I'll be like, what you think about this, mama? And she's like, you look good, mom. Yeah, I like that. Or she'll tell me, here, put some shades on. Or she'll tell, like, homegirl know what she doing. So she does. Like, she used to draw.
You better start paying her.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get them on the payroll.
Yeah, you need to.
Okay, because Nana, my middle child, she's good with the choreo. Like, she likes to dance. She loves to dance. She be in there. She be hitting it home. I'm like, okay. She's super cute.
That's hilarious. Yeah. Mine too. She busts out with some, like, Michael Jackson moves. I'm like, girl.
What?
Yeah, she's really good at dancing.
That. Like, watching your children, you're just like, bro, they are me, but like times 10. And it's even better.
I know.
You know?
She's like way better than me, way cooler than me, way smarter than me. But I'll let her know that or whatever, because she be thinking she's like hot shit or whatever. I'm like, girl, you better calm down.
Right,
she's like,
you gotta remind
I'm
them.
like, I'll do my makeup and stuff, and then she'll be like, I'm prettier than you, right? And I'm like,
where did you?
You can't just say, like, I look cute, or or something. Like, even you look cute. Like, say something about yourself. Like,
right.
why you gotta be
like,
she has to be prettier than me. I'm just like, I don't think so. She's like, well, I have blue eyes and you have brown eyes, so I'm prettier than you. I'm like, actually, I think brown eyes are prettier than blue eyes. So, I'm like, sorry, like, that's not gonna work over here. But now I'm just like, then she starts crying, and I'm like,
yeah.
Okay, fine. Blue eyes are prettier.
You're beautiful, and it's like they don't realize, like, girl, where do you think you got it from? Hello.
I'm just like, you're out of your mind. I'm cute as hell. All right.
No, for real. Because by default, the kids are gonna always get it. Like, after I started having kids, like, I go to my OP's house and they're like, where's the baby? And I'm like, I'm here. Like, hi, it's nice to see you. And they're like, no, where's the baby?
I know, that's how all my family is. They like call me.
They're like, forget
and
you.
And they're like, we didn't call to talk to you. I'm like, I know. I just wanted to say hi. They're like, pass the phone.
Right. They're not even interested in us anymore.
Like the other day.
But we used to be the prize child.
Oh,
like,
yeah, I know.
Like,
that was over for
so
me like 20 years ago. I'm the oldest one out of all the girls, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a lot. The girls just kept coming. That was just old news real quick. But no, the other day, she pulled me down and I, got this little thing on my head or whatever, on my eyebrow, this little cut. And it kind of like made like a little pimple, like a bump or something.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, like a little circle. And I was like, why does it look like I'm getting like a pimple like on my cut? I was like, it looks like I have a pimple on it. She was like, oh yeah. She's like, you're right. It does look like you have a pimple. She's like, and that's not a compliment. And I was like, bruh. I was like, I just said that. Like, can
she's
you
like, that's not
shut
a compliment.
up?
She's like, that was not a compliment.
I'm like, kid, where's your muzzle? Like, I'm literally thinking all these things. I don't say them out loud.
Right.
I'm like, I want to punch you in the face.
We save our kids' egos a little bit. We just be eating
Why do we do that? We should like give them a dose of reality. Like, if you can't take the heat, get out the kitchen, kid.
Like, you can't say that to just anybody. Because if you say that to a little girl at school, you're going to have problems.
Yeah. Like,
but,
kids,
yeah.
It's time to get a dose of reality in this moment. No, I'm just playing.
Right? We be saying like F them kids, but we don't.
I know, right? We don't mean it at all.
Let us get it out of our system, okay?
But it is fun to say.
Right.
Just like as soon as you drop them off at their dad's like, F them kids, let's go. Yeah,
we outside.
Where's the brew? No, but no, we could never.
No, but we kid. Only people who have their kids all the time know what it is to like kid
I literally
about.
Spend all my money on mine, and I'm just like,
you like.
Do you know how much
back.
designer I could have? No, I'm just playing. Just kidding.
Right.
But back to the music.
Right. We'll sit here and talk about kids all day. Like
I know mothers love talking about their children, and so what? Kill us, like, you get and what? Let's keep talking about. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. So, anyways, back to the music. I know that you kill it in English, but you also kill it rapping in Spanish as well.
Spanish, yes.
En español.
En español. Okay.
No,
I am fluent in both Spanish and English.
Ay,
so.
güey.
Pues para decirte la verdad, mana,
Ay, chinga.
And the Spanglish too. I'm fluent in the Spanglish too. Don't play. But yes, I be killing it in English and Spanish. So yeah, and I actually went super viral on TikTok with my bilingual song, which is called Weakest Link.
Weakest Link.
Yes.
Nice.
Weakest Link.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was fraud and fools who they struck a couple nerves. So I was like, okay. Well, I got something to say. And so I wrote a song with no hook in both English and Spanish, just in case the motherfuckers didn't know what I was saying.
Yeah, just in case they needed some translation.
Right. Yeah, because the internet is not, the internet is a beautiful place, but it also can be really ugly. And so that was like my first like taste of like going viral and then, the ugly side of it. And I was just like, I'm gonna give you your fucking tia torta, compadre. Like, you know, it was so funny because I'm very much the type to embrace it, because growing up, like, I was always the heavier set cousin or the bigger cousin, and so naturally I was like the picabuche. They would always pick on me, and so growing up like that, it's like, girl, I got Teflon skin. Like, at this point, you could really say, anything, and I'm gonna make some money off of it.
It's kind of sad that we're like, that's what made us who we are, but at the end of the day, I honestly wouldn't change nothing from my childhood, because I feel like it made me who I am.
Exactly. And I feel like I'm a dope ass person. Like, if I didn't have that upbringing, it wouldn't have prepared me for something like this.
And then at the same time, you know who you are, and that kind of stuff doesn't define you. Whatever anyone says doesn't define you. If you know who you are, you're powerful. You are a person of, you're a woman of God. Yeah. You're a mother. You're so many things. You're talented. You're successful, and all of those things. Like, things that somebody says about you doesn't mean that that's who you are. Right. So it's like, if you let that kind of stuff knock you down, or it's better to learn at a young age.
Yeah, and that's what I teach my girls too, because a lot of the times, they'll come back and say, oh, this was said or this, and ultimately I just teach them that, people that say stuff like that, or just people that are ugly like that, is because they really don't have nowhere to pull from as far as being loving or being nice. A lot of people just don't have it. A lot of people weren't raised with love, unfortunately. And it shows when they get older, you know what I'm saying? And so I feel like we are very family oriented, and we grew up with our family a lot. That yes, we learned, there was pros and cons growing up in our Mexican households, but I feel like it was definitely more pros, because they prepared us for what the world really is like, and now it's like amplified at your fingertips. So me learning at a young age to realize like who I am and how I feel, and just the confidence that I have, like, I know that I'm undeniable when it comes to rapping. So it's like I really don't care like what y'all got to say about,
because that's what you're here for.
My
you're
image,
here to
and
say,
exactly,
I'm a rapper, and that's what I'm here for. Rap.
Like, I rap, and I rap.
And who's coming against me? Because, we did an interview with Fileto yesterday, or no, it was the day before yesterday. And we asked him, who in the underground rap, game right now do you see as like the best? And he said, better than Mexican OT, IAMLOPEZ.
Oh, shit. I've gotten that a couple times on my TikTok. Really? Yeah, I have. I've gotten that a couple times on my TikTok.
So he said he goes up against Mexican OT with you. So.
Oh wow. Well, I mean,
he said, look, you're better than Mexican
I love me some OT. I remember I was doing the same, SOTs and contests around when he was doing them as well, and so I got to see him, before the big shot, and I'm just like, he knows who I am. So that he knows, like, before, everything, like, I've been killing the stage. I've been, rapping my ass off. And he's a fan as well. Like, he's told me himself. And so, but for Fileto to say that is crazy, because, like, I mean, I'm not knocking it, but I'm also, I'm a female.
Because he's like a dope house legend.
Gotcha. So, yeah.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I thought that my britches are still small.
No,
I mean? Like, but I mean, thank you. I'm flattered, because obviously, a lot of people know.
No, you're
OTs.
Working hard. Yeah. So people are recognizing that, which is super dope.
Yeah, thank you for that, Fileto. Thank you for that, fam, because and just give me some more time. Like, I've only been rapping for what, like 4, 5. Wait, hold on, 2019. What is that? 4 or 5 years?
5 years, 2018, yeah.
So, like, I don't have that story where it's like, oh, I've been rapping all my life, because I don't. Because
he's been rapping since he was, like, born.
Wasn't his dad a rapper or something like that? Yeah. But yeah, I
since he was born, since he came out the womb, Louis Vuitton, like crying like a baby and stuff. No, I'm just kidding. Louis Vuitton, no. So can you tell us a little bit about some projects we could be looking out for from you, and anything specifically just from you that you're working on right now?
Yes. So I've been kind of quiet about it, but I actually got an album on the way.
An album?
Yes, I do. I have an album on the way.
What is it called?
It's called IAMLOPEZ.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just
self-named.
Like
cool.
Sambo and Manic and myself, we were all like
IAMLOPEZ. That's amazing.
Lopez, for one, because this is like my first debut. Yeah, for one, for two, it's got so many different songs on there. It's a lot of versatility. So I just wanted it to be like IAMLOPEZ. Like, this is me. Like, this is my package of 10 songs delivered onto you, and I hope you fuck with them. You know what I mean? Because I do. I like all the songs that are coming up. I'm super excited for them to drop already. I'm like, oh, but patience is a virtue and you got to do it right. So that's why we're doing it right.
We're doing it right over here.
We're doing it right. Yeah, we're doing it the right way. So
like she said, she already let you know where to follow her on all the socials. IAMLOPEZ. So if y'all want to keep and stay up to date with all things, related to Lopez, her new album, her new music videos, whatever she's got going on, interviews, shows, y'all make sure to follow her on Instagram and all of her socials for sure. And one last thing. I know this is kind of like a last minute thing that you just got called to do.
Literally just got called.
Yeah, so you are going to be featured on the new remix of Murdaland. So a few weeks ago, Dope House dropped a song called Murdaland. South Park Mexicans on it. Southside Hoodlum from San Antonio, Texas is on it. And SPM, my dad, like when I call him SPM. My dad, SPM, called you up this morning and was like, yo, like, come be on this song? Or how did that go down?
At first he was worried. He's like, because the song is 6 minutes long. I was like, man, let's grow these attention spans right quick. Like, they talking about, send me the track. You know what I mean?
If it's dope, sometimes Nicki Minaj put out a song that was 2 minutes long, 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And I was like, that song, I was jamming to it. Right. I wish it was longer, you know? So it's not everybody feels that way.
Not
and
everybody
if it's dope,
exactly.
It could go on,
put it on repeat.
Dope House Family is 12 minutes long, and that's people's favorite song. And it has everybody on there, 12 different rappers on there.
That's awesome. And that's my thing is you don't hear of people doing projects like that anymore. You don't hear of the long songs or, the multiple it's kind of like a cypher, but it's not type of vibes. Back in the day, everybody was in the booth. Hey, what you got? You got something? You got 16? What you got? You got, So yeah, he called me and he's like, would you, is that beat? I was like, honestly, I'll hop on anything if it makes sense to me. Cause that's how versatile I am. I'm gonna make it work. I'm not the type to.
What's that mean?
I don't know. Yeah. And so it's Murderland. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to write from my perspective. You get what I'm saying? What that means to me.
What does that mean?
And Murderland is pretty much there's it means so many different things to different people. So for me, it hits close because it's I've lost, family members and cousins and stuff like that to domestic violence and just different things. So it's not about me being in the streets, it's really about what my family has gone through in other perspectives, as well as my dad. My dad got locked up when I was 2, and so that's history. That kind of just happened that way. And I have a song on the album about that too. I finally start talking about that because I hadn't. So when I hear the Murderland song, I was just like, okay, pretty much your dad's on there talking shit, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, period, let the man talk his shit, you know what I'm saying? And then Southside Hoodlum, and then he was very much like, okay, I need you to go on there, and he's like, and you don't worry about our feelings. I was like, I'm not. Trust me, I'm not. I'm I'm going to give you my best work. Like he said, you know, the best way you can respect somebody is giving them your best work. And if that means you kill them on the song, then that means you kill them on the song. That's what that means, you know?
Yeah, so. I believe in you. I think, well, you got to kill them. You know?
I mean, it's SPM. They're literally like, I'm on a song with SPM. So if you come in here with that slight, no. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, you got to.
I'm finna Murderland that bitch.
Gotta do your big one. Yeah, show them boys.
Yeah.
How it's done properly.
How it's done properly. And I think that has a lot to, you know, it's like me being a female, like, obviously you can't negate, you know, that I'm a female, but it's like, I want it to be so undeniable to where they're like, she's a dope rapper, period. Not, she's a dope female rapper. She's a dope Latina rapper. She's a dope Mexican rapper, which I'm proud to be all of those things. Don't get me wrong. But it's like, they like to put
you in a category.
Right. They like to put you in a box. They like to put you, you know, where they think you fit best. And it's like,
you're just a musician.
Exactly. An artist. And that's where this new album is going to show so many different sides of Lopez.
I love that.
Yeah, so I'm excited.
The people definitely need to see, you know, more sides of you and really get to know you. And I feel like this album is going to be like almost like an inside look into your life.
Right.
Like,
because a lot of people, they're like, oh, she hard. Oh, she... It's like, yes, I'm hard, but I'm soft too.
Like hard, like we still need love.
Right, we still need love. Like, I'm a strong, independent woman. Don't get me wrong, but we still need love. And I feel like
you're a woman, and
that
it's multifaceted. You can't be put into a box. You know,
exactly.
There's not like one thing that defines you.
Right. And then, with it being my debut album, I wanted to be very clear where it's like, you can't be like, oh, Lopez only does music like this, or oh, Lopez only does music like that, because I want to be able to, like, I ultimately want a freaking Christmas special like Mariah, okay? Like, the dreams are huge. So I got a lot of work to do. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, well, that is amazing. I'm so like excited and looking forward to seeing your journey and watching you grow.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, and the next time you come on here, we're gonna listen to, you know, your album and just really break it down and check it out. I'm so excited for your album.
10 songs on the album.
10 new songs, and they're already done, or for the most part. Oh, they're done.
They're pretty much done. We're just ironing out the details to make sure we drop the way we want to drop. So,
okay, cool. So, do you know approximately when we can be?
I know that I'm dropping a song tomorrow. Well,
okay, so
that one will be out. That song's
gonna be out. So you're dropping a song tomorrow, which is April 19th.
Yes, it's a 420 song that I did. It's called "Pass Me That."
Pass me that.
Yeah. Hey, yo, pass me that. You know, so it's very much a fun song. It's and I got to like just have fun with like the auto-tune, because I hadn't really done auto-tune in the past, but Manic has kind of helped me come out of my shell when it comes to just different sounds and different, you know, what works and for Lopez. And so I'm really excited for the Pass Me That song, because I have a big show for 420 and we're gonna pass that around.
Yeah, so y'all go check out that song for sure.
Yes,
go check it out. Pass Me That.
DAT.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying DET. I thought you were saying pass me that.
Okay. The Houston slang.
I thought you was going to say that.
Pass me that. No, but it's pass me that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I guess that kind of sounds.
All right.
Period.
All right, Lopez. Well, thank you so much for your time. And before you go, we were just wondering if you could possibly, pretty please, bust a flow for us here on the Almost Home podcast.
All right, Carly, I got you.
Bless the mic for us.
I got you. Hey, if I call myself a rapper, right?
Period.
On the Spoxy.
Period. All right, run that shit.
Oh shit, old school.
Yeah.
Straight to the. It's your girl Lopez. Hey, Ay, llegó la reina, la potra, la caballota como Evie. Cuando llego los gusanos se escondan. Peter tried to pick his pepper, it ain't work, ahora se enoja. Quería choca, pero estos güeyes no se me antojan. So give me the loot, bitch, I was born with the power. Y'all ain't gotta give me no flowers, I get in the booth, knock it down, Twin Towers. I'm all I can do it for hours, I get to the root. Chakra shaking on the counter, only room will stay around her, the rest get the boot. Kick them out like a bouncer, check a bitch and reroute her, cause I got the power plays, I stay in their face, make it burn like mace. Can't be replaced, they can't keep the face, they can't keep the case, they can't even race. Man, I'm on their case, real rapper spray, hoes stay in their place, body left no trace. I've been granting grace, y'all the hoes disgrace. So go ahead and line them up, I'ma say it to their face.
Hey, yeah.
Shish kebab.
Line 'em up.
And I'ma say it to their face, you know what I'm saying?
I am Lopez.
AKA La Mala, cause I'm over it with the drama.
Almost Home Podcast. We love you very much. Yeah.
Hey,
So
me and Carly gonna come out with a
next
bilingual
Monday.
check. Watch.
Yeah.
We gonna figure that shit out.
Yeah. All right. Any shout outs you want to give to anybody before we go?
Shout out the Mix, okay, for calling me today. Shout out Sambo, Manic, and shout out to anyone who has ever touched, supported, or done anything for my music, for my career, for me. Y'all mean a lot. You know who you are, and for the fans who constantly show me that si se puede, comadre.
Yes. We love all of our fans. We love all of our supporters. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.
Yeah.
I am Lopez, Carley Coy out.
Per.
What's up, everybody? We are back here at the Dope House. Lopez, you're back. What's going on?
Yes. I'm excited. I'm so excited.
We shot the music video.
We did. We shot the music video. We shot.
You recorded your song.
Everything.
Your 20.
It's done.
Your 20-bar verse. It was a 20-bar verse.
24.
Correct? 24?
24 bars.
No way.
Your father asked me for 24 bars.
That's insane. I thought it was 20.
No, he said 24.
It's so long. How long did the song end up being after all?
I think the video's like 9 minutes. I think the song's like 9 minutes long, you guys.
Yeah, you absolutely murdered it. Like, you killed them on it. I mean,
it's because he told me to. It's because he told me to. He told me to.
Yeah, you really did. No, that was insane. I loved it. I loved your part.
Thank you.
And your part of the video was crazy here. That we shot here. I love that solo scene of you wearing the black Dope House shirt.
Yes, that was dope. That's my first official Dope House shirt, actually.
Really?
So, yeah.
Stop
it. And
it.
it looked really good. It was just, and it was like an impromptu kind of scene. It's just, it just kind of happened.
Oh yeah, thank God we did that scene.
Yeah,
and you were
ended up
like,
looking really
man,
good.
because that was one of my favorite scenes out of the whole video.
Yeah,
for sure.
I would think so. I think it was just natural, like it's just me chilling on the car, like I do this, I rap, so it was nice. And then the lights, the orange lights and the car,
the orange light,
it's nice, real nice.
Right.
I love that scene. You're right.
And me
really
too.
Nice. Yeah, and we was having a good time here at the Dope House filming that.
Oh yeah, we had a great time that night. Besides when I busted my ass and I started crying.
Oh my
like
gosh,
a little
did you
bitch.
get paid for that?
No, I didn't.
Did you not send them the invoice?
Everybody needs to comment down below. Carly needs her settlement check.
Right.
Comment down below. Like where's
anybody
Carly's
else?
settlement check?
Anybody else
would have been like 20K
I want
right now.
100,000.
It's like I'm willing to settle for 1,000. It's like
right, not 20
honestly,
bucks, but
truly,
1,000
it's
bucks.
a blessing. It's almost like a bittersweet moment because like
I felt so bad because I walked over
like
it.
obviously he doesn't want me to get hurt.
Correct.
But then it's also like a good thing that it happened to me and not anyone else,
Either way, I will never forget the sound that you made when you hit the. It's not funny, but like I just felt so bad because I'm like, damn, bro. Like I didn't even put 2 and 2.
Bro, I still have.
I'm like.
I still it's still
yes,
recovering.
you still have the bruise,
yeah.
man. But yeah, you hit hard, and then I was like, I was trying to get you, but I know what it's like to be in pain like that. It's like, don't nobody fucking talk to me, nobody look at me.
Sambo's like, let me help you up. I'm like,
bro,
boy, get the fuck fuck away from me. You should have caught me. You're like 30 seconds too late.
Right.
What you gonna do now?
Where's the wet sign?
Where's the ice pack?
Well, that too.
Run, boy, run.
Man. But I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad it wasn't worse than that. I'm glad it wasn't worse than, because, man.
No, that was really tragic. But besides that, the night was wonderful. I feel like it was a beautiful night. You guys got to work. How was it working with Southside Hoodlum, Ace the Shooter, Dallas?
Man, I feel like the photo shoot, it was like a full day, to be honest.
Right.
So, I pulled up to the first location. I met Ace the Shooter, super dope. He's super nice and just really just trying to make, the artist or whoever he's shooting comfortable. So I really appreciated that. We did a solo scene there, and then me and O'Dallas did like her scene where she was going and pretty much setting up the play of what's gonna happen in the the storyline. And so I was just, just segunda. I was just in the back, like, I'm trying to do this, I run plays and I run shit and
yes.
But it was fun though.
I loved your look with the black lipstick.
Thank you. Yeah, I style myself, to be honest. Like, I don't really have help when it comes to like what I wear or my costumes or whatever you want to call it for videos. So I'm just like, I'll think of something in my head, and 9 times out of 10 it'll look good, once it's all put together.
You're able to execute it,
right.
Execute your vision,
yeah,
which is
I'm able
super
to,
good.
But
yeah, that's cool.
It was super fun shooting that. Working with, so I didn't meet Southside until the very end. It was probably like 11:30, probably 12 when he finally got to the shoot, and we were all posted up waiting with the cars and the models and just other people that were gonna be there. It was super cool. A lot of people popped out. Peso was there.
Peso made his little cameo.
Right, yeah. So, they were both really sweet. When I met Southside, he's like, "Hey, you killed it," and then I guess they proceeded to shoot, his scenes inside afterwards. But it was raining. The weather was kind of crazy that day, but it did hold out. It did hold out up at least until we got that last main one done. Cause I was like, bro, it's like it wanted to rain and it didn't want to rain the whole damn day. And then it was like, and then it finally did start raining at like midnight. And we're like, okay, well, we got what we needed. So
that's good.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then that's when
really
I proceeded after that shot. I came back over here to, to continue
to do the last
for your scene.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that was amazing. You even helped me out with my outfit too.
Yes.
You helped me find that.
I feel like
we had literally 10 minutes to find an outfit at the Galleria. Like, it was 8:50.
Yeah,
and
we
Lopez
got there
is just
late.
like, look right there. I'm like, oh my gosh. And that happened to work, and it was too small, but the video don't have to know that. We used a dress as like a scarf, and it just looks really, really cool.
Yes.
The way we were able to put it together. I saw that dress, and I was like, what do we need this for? Like, I didn't understand like what we needed it for. I just knew we needed it. And then I was like, oh yeah, that's what we need it for. The scarf, the head scarf.
Right. It's the dope house. And see, in my head, I'm thinking like head piece, the whole time. And Carly's just holding on to it. And I'm like, as long as she don't put it down, we're good. Like, I'm gonna just, like whatever. We kept looking at stuff, but I was like, that one in the back of my mind, like, that's the one that we're gonna need regardless. And we made it work. Like, you can't even tell it's your dress.
It was so good.
Super
I mean,
dope.
with 10 minutes, we said a prayer before.
We did. Before we got out of the car, and then we hauled ass inside, and I don't even know the Galleria like that, so that's what I'm saying. God was working, because I'm like, where the hell we at?
Victoria's Secret came through. Like,
yes, she did.
So easily.
Yes, she did. And she was like the last. Like, we was already
just like walking by, and we just saw this band. Well, Lopez saw this like bandeau top.
Yeah, and I was like, I don't know, but you want to check that out?
That's perfect.
Yeah, and so you definitely look like the Dope House Angel in the video. It's super dope. I mean, yeah, they're saying. I mean, if the image or the vision was to get you to look innocent, It worked. Whatever they were trying to shoot, they did that,
Well, it's not hard because I actually am innocent.
Period.
So.
Of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, that look was cool. That and it was like low key an adventure because we had so many things going on that day, man.
Was so much fun.
That
and
day
then
was
like
crazy.
We pulled up to your video shoot in the RV.
You literally.
And they didn't know how to turn on the
AC.
The AC.
They're like, here's
and they called my step grandpa. My step grandpa's like, get your ass back to the dope house. Nobody's supposed to be driving that motherfucker.
Right, you thought you was flying.
We lived like a whole week in one day.
In a one day span. Literally, we're all over the place riding around, and it's like, what did we even do? Like,
yeah, where did we?
And then we did so much in a little time.
We ate a sandwich. That was that day, right?
Yeah. We ate a sandwich at that one place. That's where I got my daughter her wallet. You remember that little Karomi wallet?
Oh, did she love that?
She did. She was like, I've been wanting a wallet. And I said, really?
I love when they say that.
Right.
You're like, Mom, how'd you know?
I don't pay attention to anything you do, child, ever. Yeah. I don't even know what you like. But hello, that's my job.
Yeah. Aww.
But yeah, that was fun. That was super cool. We just
such a great day. Yeah. Literally. Such a great video shoot for sure. Yeah. What was your favorite part about the video? Because I know we just kind of watched a little rough draft. It's coming out in a couple weeks.
Yes.
So you guys stay tuned for that. I believe it was the 27th, they said.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, 27th. Monday.
Yeah, Monday the 27th, that Murdaland will be dropping the remix with Lopez and the music video here on the Almost Home podcast.
Yes, that's going to be the 27th. And as far as like my favorite part, I mean, I would say it was being able to whip the slab, the old school that they let me drive. He trusted me to drive it. As at first he was kind of like, I don't know if Lopez can drive, you know? But I've been whipping since I was young.
Yeah.
And so by the end of the video shoot, or by the end, like the scene, the locations where we were at for the car, he's like, I think you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
I'm like, shit, I'm not fucking up your car. You know, that's just not my car. But yeah, just riding around with the goons, the guys, they were fun. The ones in the video. The extras.
Yeah, actually, I think that might have been my favorite part when you had the black lipstick. I loved
the bun
that
and
scene with the overalls. I loved that scene.
That was super fun.
Yeah.
Just acting and then just being the getaway driver and having a hot ass and get in and out of the cars for the guys to get in and out.
Definitely.
But yeah, I think that one was one of my favorite. I would say we did a lot of good scenes. I would say, and it really it felt good to just get in my creative bag in that way, like different scenes. So we did a scene with where I'm the boss, and then I'm the getaway driver, and then there was another solo scene with like an interrogator, and so it's like there were so many different kinds of scenes, Yeah. And I just feel like I did a really good job in all of them, as far as like the acting, and like just playing the part,
You did such a good job at playing the part,
you.
at doing your performance shots. Those were really fire. The energy was there. The confidence,
thank you.
The fire, and the lyrics. Everything. You had it all checked off.
Thank you,
man. And then the lighting was just absolutely amazing.
Oh yeah, they did the big ones as far as the lighting and just everything. Like there was it was a good, very thought out, professional shoot. Like video shoot. Like I feel like everything that was supposed to get done got done. And in good time, because I feel like one day there was so many things that got done in the one day. And even with how many people on the song, it's 4 different people, including, SPM, Southside, Hoodlum, and myself. So, but yeah, that was cool. That was super, super fun. A lot
of stuff went down that night for sure.
Yes, I didn't close my eyes till like 5 that morning.
Yeah, I think I went to bed at like the same time, around the same time.
Because you get home and you still gotta decompress, and then finally, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm still up after I get home and I've been working.
Especially whenever you like wash all your makeup off, get ready for bed, you're just up again.
You're just like, what? And you're just sitting there scrolling, and you have to like make yourself go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that for sure. But we was productive, so it didn't matter.
Yeah, no, definitely super productive. Yeah. Before we go, let's give the people a little bit of a sneak peek for Murderland, so they're not too anxious, waiting for it to come out. I know a lot of people are waiting for that music video. So let's go ahead and give them a little sneak peek of everything that we've been working on.
Yes. And y'all can see here, the video, the quality is super dope. The solo scenes, that I was in, and then the other big scene with everybody in it. I feel like from props to just extras and actors and all that, everybody did a really, really good job on this song.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
on the video.
Everyone did. Yeah. Everyone worked super hard to make it happen. We had a few. We have a few different people working on it. Ace the shooter shot some scenes. Little Los even shot one scene. Actually, a couple of scenes. Little Los shot a couple different scenes, and then Dallas is even doing some editing on it as well. So a lot of people have been working.
Team. Yeah, it takes
really hard on this video. It's gonna be dope. I mean, it's exciting. I mean, it looks super good.
Yeah, it was super good. They was pulling out all the stops. I'm excited. I can't wait for the 27th. I've seen a sneak peek, but I haven't seen the final. So obviously,
yeah. So let us know what you guys think down below about the new Murderland clips that we're gonna be showing you. You're obviously not gonna get the music video right now, the whole music video, but you're definitely gonna get some clips and a little sneak peek. So comment down below what you guys think, what y'all think of the visuals. Are y'all excited for it or not really? Let us know down below. But yeah, subscribe to SPM TV and y'all make sure not to miss an episode.
Yeah, it's your girl Lopez here with Carley Coy, and this is the Almost Whole podcast, and we super lit. Let's go.
Yep.